Artist Bill Perry had an idea for a series of portraits. Like all painters, he began with a blank canvas. Before long, the idea grew into a project, a series of 27 life-size paintings created over 2 years. A common thread, all of the subjects are immigrant women.
They've done remarkable things. They've done amazing things with their lives. They've faced brutal difficulties and just steadily worked through them.
Settling in a new country with a different culture and language was not easy. When my family started this journey, we did not know where we would end up, but one thing we knew for sure was that we had to leave Burma to find better living conditions, to find freedom, and to pursue the education and economic opportunities.
Perry was moved by the women's stories, so much so that he decided to include them in the exhibit.
They're just regular people like you and me, the things they deal with, finding a nice place to live, paying the bills, raising their kids. These are just universal things that anybody can identify with, and I want people to see that.
Some of the women risked their lives to come here. Most won't be able to return to their home countries despite leaving family members behind.
When I was 8 years old, my parents decided to bring me to this country, a decision I would always be grateful about.
After we entered Malaysia undocumented, my family had to hide to avoid authorities. While waiting to join a resettlement program in Malaysia, my mother had to find hard, low-paying jobs to pay for housing, meals, and other basic necessities.
The portraits have been on display online at an exhibition called Beauty, Strength, and Courage. Beginning this spring, they can be seen in person, first at the Intersect Arts Center Gallery, then at the International Institute. This teacher at Central Visual and Performing Arts High School worked from photos of the women featured in the exhibit. The 27 women will receive the portraits after the exhibit ends.
I came to St. Louis, Missouri in 2005. From the Ivory Coast, my native country. For the past 6 to 7 years, I've been teaching French to elementary school students. It's been delightful to be able to give back to the American people.
Having an actual identity in this country gave me life. I could live without my everyday fear of being deported.
My sister and I have had the opportunity to obtain a quality education and are now first-generation college students.
My Guatemalan mother was alone and poor with no one to turn to. Adoption was the only way for me to live a normal and happy life. Grew up a happy child in St. Louis. I had a youth of gold with many friends and close and loving family, but I never forgot my roots in the home of my birth.
My effort was to make it look as much like the picture as I could, because I wanted to honor them in that way by making it look just like them.